Jack, are you all right?
Oh, yeah. I'm just a bit tired, that's all. I didn't get very much sleep last night.
Oh, I'm not surprised. Reps turning up on the doorstep all weekend. It's wonder you're not worn out.
Well, that's what business is like these days.
Well, do you know, I wish I'd never let her in now, but she said it was an emergency, so what could I do?
Well, I wish you'd show a bit of common sense sometimes.
Sorry? You're a bit snappy, aren't you? I mean, is it because you're working too hard? Because I don't want you killing yourself with work, you know.
Yeah, I'm just under a bit of pressure at the moment, but don't worry, it'll pass. Come on, then. Oh, we'll be late.
Yeah, it's called Eco Walkabout. It comes out monthly.
Are you sure? I've never heard of it.
Yeah, of course I'm sure. I once spent 2 months underground with nothing but a copy of Eco Walkabout. Oh, and a few worms.
Ooh, I hope it was a good read.
Don't know, my bulb went after 10 minutes.
You're joking?
Of course I am. You will be able to get it, though.
I'll see what I can do.
Cheers.
Hi, Ken. Hi, Spider.
Morning, Ken. What can I do for you?
Is Rita about?
No, she's gone to Manchester all day doing a bit of retail therapy.
What?
She's shopping. Can I help?
Got this from my paper this morning. I think there must be some mistake.
Oh, yeah. Have we overcharged you?
Well, you could say that. Yes, I paid my paper bill in full yesterday.
Did you?
Yes, I did. And then I got that demand from you to pay it again.
I'm sorry. Let's have a look. Well, there's nothing in here to say you've paid.
Beg your pardon?
Oh, no, all I mean is, it must be a mistake. Who served you?
Leanne gave her a £20 note.
Well, I'm afraid she's a bit late in this morning. But, you leave it with me and I'll see what I can do for you.
Right, thanks. Bye.
Bye.
There you go, Mr. Elliott. That's 21 pence exactly.
Thank you, Nita. And may I say it's a pleasure to see my standards of exactitude being maintained. Oh, Fred.
Hi, Fred.
Oh, can I say again what a pleasure it was to have your sweet company yesterday. I can't wait until the opportunity presents itself that we can do the same again.
Oh, Fred, thanks. Well, I'll let you know, eh?
Then I shall say adieu.
I'll just have that, Nita, thanks.
So, did you have a nice lunch with Mr. Elliott yesterday, then?
How did you know?
Well, he just told me. Said it was a very nice place.
Yes, well, Fred and I are very old friends, you know, so people don't need to read anything into that.
Well, I'm sure they won't.
Morning.
Hi, Curly.
Well, I've got a lot of ladies overheating under the hairdryer for the lack of a cup of tea, so I'll be off.
No, hang on a minute, Audrey. I'm glad I've caught you together. What do you reckon to warts?
Never suffered with them, Curly.
You want a chemist, Curly?
No, not warts. Warts in capital letters. Weatherfield Association of Retail Traders.
Oh, that bunch of old duffers.
Now, things have changed since Alf's day. They want more people like me. If you're in business, you've got warts.
Catchy.
Well, if you're looking for new members, Curly, love, don't look at me, please. I've had my fill of grumbling old gas bags at the town hall. See ya.
What about you, Nita? We're after young people with ambition, with good ideas.
I don't know. What would I get out of it?
I'll tell you what, why don't you meet me at the Rovers at lunchtime and I'll put you in the picture?
OK. I'm not saying I'll join, though.
OK, half one. See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, I am glad you could make it. Hope it wasn't out life-threatening.
Look, I'm sorry, I'll work through my lunch break, all right?
You're really taking the mick, Leanne.
Well, my alarm clock never went off.
Yeah, only because you never set it.
Look, I've already said I'm sorry.
Oh, you're gonna be if you carry on like this, lady. I can promise you that. All right?
I'm shaking in my boots.
Yeah, well, while you're at it, maybe you'd like to tell me what's happened to Ken Barlow's paper money.
What do you mean?
Well, he was in earlier, and he reckons he paid his paper bill yesterday with a £20 note.
Yeah, so?
Well, the trouble is, there's an outright in book. So, would you like to tell me what's happened to it?
2 coffees.
Thanks, right. Thank you very much.
And may I ask, Mr. Duckworth, how are you feeling?
Right as ninepence, son, and thanks for asking.
Must make you view the world in quite a different way at a scale like that.
Oh, it does, yes. Oh, yes, it does. It does.
By heck, Roy, you could grow 100 weight of spuds in that furrowed brow of yours.
Oh, I was just thinking about Mr. Duckworth's illness.
Oh, his attack?
Well, yeah, because it must have been a near-death experience. And they do say, don't they, that sometimes people see things, a glimpse of the other side.
Roy, if Jack had had a glimpse of the other side and it had been lying around on clouds all day, I doubt he'd have bothered to come back.
Roy's right, you know, Jack. What you've had is a glimpse of what's ahead of us all.
Vera, do us a favour. Don't you think it's bad enough the doctor's putting the willies up me? Hey.
Look, Jack, what you've had is a warning. You're not as fit as you used to be. And all them fags and booze, it's bound to take its toll.
Now, Luke, if they'd have been out seriously up with me, they'd have given me that angiogram thing right away, wouldn't they? Whereas I've got to wait a couple of weeks for it.
Yeah, well, I still think you should be careful.
Well, I am being. I'm throwing them pills down my neck, aren't I?
Yeah, but sometimes pills aren't enough.
Now, Luke, I've got my little spray here, haven't I? Hey, in case I feel a bit dicky. There you are. Wonders of modern science, Vera. Don't worry.
Yeah, but I do worry. And what about Natalie?
What about Natalie?
Well, you're not going to be at work anymore.
Don't talk soft.
Look, Jack, you're a cellar man. And you know what the doctor said? You have to go picking any heavy weights up.
Now, look, let's get one thing straight right now. I am not letting whatever happened to me turn me into some kind of flaming invalid.
Julia came round to the flat.
Yeah, she's got some front. I'll give her that.
Yeah, well, I don't suppose blackmailers tend to be short on nerve.
I was a bit lucky there, though, because Julia told her she was here on business, and Alma swallowed it.
Yeah, she could have said anything to Alma.
Oh, don't I know it? I thought I'd put the kibosh on her by telling her that Alma knew, but she doesn't seem to be getting the message.
Well, then maybe it's time you did tell Alma.
Oh, no. No, I couldn't do that.
Mike, you might not have any choice. The more desperate this woman gets, the bigger the odds are against you. Alma's going to find out sooner or later. I'm not saying she's going to take it well, but at least you stand a chance of salvaging your marriage if you tell her what happened, rather than she hears it down the phone from that poisonous little minx.
No, I can't. Not where there's a chance of sorting this lot out.
How? Paying her money until she bankrupts you?
No!
Well, the only other thing you can do is tell the police.
And then it won't get back to Alma. Wake up, Deirdre.
Well then, Mike, she's got you right where she wants you. Cornered and scared.
Well,
I've looked everywhere now.
oh, it must have been abducted by aliens, short on cash.
Yeah? And maybe you didn't add up the till properly yesterday.
Well, no, that's not very likely, is it, Leanne? Especially as you never put out in paper book to say Ken had paid.
Oh, come on then, spit it out. What do you think I've done with these flaming 20 quid? Stuck it in my own pocket?
Well, from what I've heard, you've got right family for it.
You cow.
I've brought me job ad in for the window.
Well, if you're after a barmaid, Natalie, save your money. I can smile. I can take the top off a bottle. I'm honest. And I've had it with this place.
Them beans done yet, Roy?
Dreams may come, Gail.
Sorry?
To die, to sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come? Shakespeare.
You're not still going on about Jack Duckworth's heart attack, are you?
Well, as you know, I'm not a particular religious person, but that doesn't preclude me from speculating about the possibilities of an afterlife.
No, I suppose not.
As Charles Frohman said, why fear death? It is the most beautiful adventure in life.
Did he?
Yeah, just before he drowned on the Lusitania.
Well, adventure it may be, Roy, but if you don't want your customers keeling over from starvation, I suggest you start feeding them. Hi, ma'am. Hello. Come for your lunch. Can't promise you anything as flash as Fred yesterday, but I'll do my best.
Mind you don't get me started, lady.
Oh, dear. What have I said?
The F word.
Fred? I thought you and he were getting on like a house on fire.
Well, if it was house on fire, how come there were nobody around to rescue me when I needed it, huh?
What are you on about, ma'am?
Oh, I don't know, Gail. I mean, I know Fred and me were always game for an odd round of innocent flirting, but Alfie were there then. I mean, that's all it was, just a game.
And now Alf's gone?
Yeah. Do you know, and maybe, I think Fred's got himself a new set of rules.
To the fair lady councillor, Audrey Roberts.
Are you sure about this, Uncle Fred?
About what?
Getting nuts over Audrey Roberts.
Firstly, I am not, as you put it, Ashley, getting the odds over Mrs. Roberts. Secondly, if you mean wooing the fair lady with charm and discretion, yes, I am.
But she's not been widowed for more than a couple of months.
I think you'll find, if you consult your British meat calendar, what hangs behind counter, it's been close on half a year.
All the same.
All the same, you're no doubt about it, Ashley. Me and Audrey have history behind us. Counts for a great deal, does history, where romance is concerned. Especially when you get to our age and you've more history than future.
Can I have a scotch when you got a chance, Natalie?
Yeah, sure. That's it. Well done.
There you go. My first pint.
And pulled like a real expert too.
Do you reckon I should get the job then?
I reckon you got everything it takes to be a prize-winning barmaid, if I may say so.
Did you hear that?
Yes, Leanne, but it's not Spider's name above the door over there, it's mine.
Oh, go on, Natalie. I reckon we'd be great working together.
Oh, do you? Well, you don't realise what a responsibility it's going to be having you work here. I mean, I'm not exactly on Rita and Sharon's Christmas card list, am I?
Oh, don't worry about them. I belong here, I can feel it. I've got booze running through my veins, me.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised we're Les Battersby as your dad. Go on, then. We'll give it a try. You can start tomorrow.
Oh, thank you.
Good, now we got that sorted out. Any chance of a drink?
Yes, all right.
Get me one, too.
What the hell are you doing here? I've told you. You're getting no more cash out of me. Not a penny.
Not even if I was to tell you who it is who's really blackmailing you.
She reckons she's never been anything else than a gopher.
And you believe her?
Well, yeah, it'd make more sense, wouldn't it?
How do you mean?
Well, she says this bloke, whoever he is, has got something against me. And that's what kept going through my head. Why me? I mean, all right, I got a few quid, but there are blokes out there that she could have taken for a head of a sight more than she'd ever get off me.
So who is it then?
Find out tonight when the factory's shut, won't I?
So you're going to hand her £2,000 just for a name? It could be a trick, Mike.
No, I don't think so. If she's doing the dirty on her partner, she must be pretty scared. And that's how she struck me in the Rovers.
Well, I think you're mad, Mike. This woman set you up before. You've got absolutely no reason to trust her. You should ring the police now.
No! This is the last chance I've got. And if it is a trick, I better be ready, hadn't I?
What's Anita?
Hi.
Do you fancy a drink?
I'd love one. An orange juice, please.
I could have an orange juice, please, Natalie, and a bottle of lager.
Yeah, coming up.
So Vic's doing his turn behind the counter, is he?
You'd think it was a turn behind bars to him. Go on.
Yeah, it's a good job he's there, though, or you'd never get out. And, right in this place,
Oh, you flatterer.
Nita, you made it. Good.
There you go, a bottle of lager and an orange juice.
All right, you getting him in, mate?
You may as well have this one.
Oh, thanks very much. Have a seat.
Another bottle, Spider.
Yeah, why not?
Smell that, Vera. Hey, hops and hot pot. That smell alone is enough to sustain a man, you know.
Good, because state you're in, you should be cutting down on the grub and knocking the bulls on the head.
Look, Vera, I've told you, I've learnt my lesson. I'm taking things easy. But I am damned if I'm coming to a full stop.
Ah, Jammy, old friend. Good to see you back of on living. Are you planning on staying?
What do you mean? Of course he's planning on staying. He'll outlive likes of you, he will.
You are? No, staying on here at Rovers only. It's a physical job as yours, isn't it? Crate jumping.
Don't worry about me, Fred, lad. I've got plenty of crates left inside here.
Well, take care, eh? Seeing you.
Ta-ra, Fred. Ta-ra.
See, even Fred Elliott's got his doubts. Mind you, it were his fat estates that got you into this mess.
Shut up, Vera.
Jack! Great to see you back on your feet again. You had us all worried.
No need to worry about me, Natalie. Tough as a bag of old pork scratchings in that right, Vera. Hey.
Aye. So, what did the doctor say?
He's got to have more tests.
Aye, precautions. I mean, you know the routine, don't you? Crossing the T's, dotting the I's sort of
But
thing.
you're feeling fine.
Champion. Can't wait to get back to work.
Well, that makes a change.
I shall back behind there in a blink of an eye.
Well, that's great, Jack, but only when you're ready.
Oh, it were bedlam in Manchester. Do you know, every time I go, I think to myself, I must be mad. Why do I do it, Sharon?
Because there's more to spend your money on than down Weatherfield Market.
Aye, maybe that's it. Is Leanne putting kettle on? a murderer brew.
No, she's not here.
Don't tell me she's gone off on another sickie.
No, she's gone.
What do you mean, gone?
She's left. Well, stormed out, I suppose, to be accurate.
Over what, for goodness sake?
Well, Ken Barlow reckons that he paid Leanne yesterday for his papers, but there's no sign of the money. A 20.
What does Leanne say?
She reckons she doesn't know what's happened to it.
You think she stole it?
Oh, come on, Rita. It's not as if her mum and dad live in a vicarage, is it? She's probably been nicking from you for years.
Don't you think I wouldn't have noticed?
Well, all right then. Maybe it was the first time, but it still doesn't alter the fact that she served Ken and the money never went in till.
Well, have you looked?
Of course I've looked. Oh, I don't understand you, Rita. I mean, what's all the fuss about? She's nothing but a waste of space anyway. She could have swung lead for flaming Olympic.
Well, it's a good job you don't represent us in hide and seek, isn't it? This is the first place you should have looked.
Well, Leanne were looking as well.
I'm not interested in your excuses, Sharon. Leanne works here because I trust her, like I trust you. Yes, she has her faults, but then again, so do you. And going off at half-cocked is obviously one of them.
I told Eunice I'd pick up a few things for her, you know.
Vera,
Oh, hello, love.
Hello.
Hello, lovey.
Hi. Are you feeling better now, Mr. Duckworth?
This is a farm boy, love.
Good.
Yeah. You'll be fit for a scarecrow if you're not careful.
Vera, did the doctor say or not say that I had to get back to living a normal life?
Yes, but Jack...
No buts, Vera, then all as I am doing is following the doctor's orders, aren't I?
Oh, look, Jack... Gina, I'm all fingers and thumbs worrying about you.
Luke, for the last time, Vera, there is nothing. Blimey, I don't know what Roy's putting in them pies of his.
Are you all right, Jack?
Yeah, just a bit of indigestion, that's all.
Well, why are you rubbing your shoulder?
Hey?
You're having an attack, Jack. You're having an attack. Get your spray.
Happy?
Is everything all right?
Oh, I'm fine.
I heard what happened.
They can't call me a thief.
I know you're not a thief. We found Ken's money.
Oh, well, that makes it all right then. You found his flaming 20 quid.
Look, I know you're not a thief anyway. Look, Leanne, it would have made no difference if a mouse had run off with Ken's 20 and shoved it down its mouse hole. I'd still trust you.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter now anyway, because I got myself another job.
That were fast work.
Yeah, in Rovers. I reckon it's more me.
I see.
So thanks for coming round, but I won't be going back to the cabin. In fact, I doubt I'll ever set foot in the place ever again as long as she's there.
Oh, Leanne.
No, forget it, Rita. Nobody had the right to talk to me the way she did.
Look, I'm sure Sharon's sorry for jumping to conclusions.
Yeah, well, she should try jumping under a bus next time, as far as I'm concerned.
Please, Leanne. Look, you've got to remember, Sharon was my foster daughter. She's the closest thing I've got in the world to a family.
Well, then that just shows you, doesn't it? Even when you get the chance to choose your family, you can still get it wrong.
Tonight.
Have to hurry up.
Fancy drinks tonight?
Yeah, quick.
So you're here then?
Did you think I wouldn't come?
I don't know what to think as far as you're concerned. For example, this bloke that's pulling your strings for so long. Why have you suddenly decided to shop him?
If you're not going to believe me, let's forget about it now. I know I'd feel safer with that.
But you want the money, do you?
Have you got it?
How do I know I can trust you? I trusted you once and look where that got me.
Mike, you're hurting me.
And what's to say you won't give me the first name that comes into your head?
You'll know.
Oh, yeah? Well, you just try me.
Greg Kelly.
Hi, mate. What are you having? Get you one back for lunchtime.
Enjoy it, did you? Your drink with Nita?
Yeah. She's a nice girl.
And attractive?
Yeah, she's bright as well, full of good ideas. Just the sort I'm after.
Oh, well, I hope you two will be very happy together.
You all right, Spider?
Look, I'd like to be able to tell you to keep your hands off her. She isn't mine. I'm not getting anywhere with her. So I guess the least I can do is wish you the best of luck.
No. When I said I was after her, I didn't mean I was after her. Well, I am after her, but I'm after her for what? Weatherfield Association of Retail Traders.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Oh, you have got it bad, haven't you?
Yeah.
Look, don't let her put you off. I mean, if she wants to be mates, then you've got to be friends, haven't you?
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, the rest you just work on.
All right.
Did Mike say how long he was going to be?
No, he didn't, Alma. He just said there was some problem that he needed to sort out today with this rep, and the only time they could get together was after the factory is shut.
Charlie, that's typical, isn't it? Wait, those reps think everybody's life revolves around them. You know, one of them even turned up at the flat on Sunday. Chicken, madam.
Yeah, well, it's all these American training videos they're showing him these days, you know. Pressure, pressure, pressure.
Well, if you ask me, Mike's feeling every pound per square inch of it at the moment. Yeah, I've got a good mind to go over there and tell him enough's enough.
No, Alma, this meeting's quite important, actually. I don't think Mike could thank you for it.
Come on, lovely, sit down. Finish your drink anyway. Now, I've got to go in a minute, but I'll get you both another one. What are you having?
Oh, G&T, thanks, Audrey.
G&T.
He says you put him out of business.
That's a load of rubbish. He put himself out of business by being too clever for himself.
Doesn't surprise me. Still, he thinks he's got a score to settle.
Where do you come in all this?
He met me. He had an idea. I needed money.
You are sick.
Look, are you going to give me the money or not?
Of course I am, when you've taken me to Kelly.
I've told you where he is. I gave you his address.
Yeah, but since we first met, I've learned to be extra careful, so you're coming with me. Come on.
No! You can't. You don't know what he's like. If he sees me with you, I don't know what he's going to do.
And do you think that bothers me?
Oh, hi, Mike. Alma's waiting for you. Hey! Mike, what's going on?
Why don't you mind your own business?